2024. Now, the man in shot you're bound to recognise, 5 times world champion Alan Scawthorne, the greatest course angler ever to have walked the planet. And we've been absolutely privileged to have him on. I think it's fair to say he's fished every single event we've run here at Tunnel, every single Pole Masters, and with us every year. And it's been our privilege to have him. And sat behind him, another multiple world champion, Sandra, his wife. Now, the truth of the matter is, for those who don't know this event, it's the 10th year this year, and it's probably the richest commercial match fishing festival. Over 40,000 quid in cash and prizes being paid out over the next 3 days, and as such it attracts the real creme de la creme of anglers. What you can't always control though, and what seems to have happened today, is a situation where you get a lot of the best anglers all in the same sections, and that is the situation we're in here on the house pool today. So the way it works is anglers are split by the draw into sections of 6 or 7, and it's how you perform against them 6 or 7 that determines your points. So if you win your section, you get 1 point, down to 6 or 7 points for a last. At the end of the 3 days, it's the angler with the lowest cumulative score, so you'll need 3 section wins, no doubt, or certainly 2 wins in a second to win this event. And obviously the top 15's paid out, and anglers will be doing the very best to make that frame. Alan into an F1 there. Now, I mentioned these sort of sections of doom on this particular lake. 2 sections on here, 2 7-peg sections, and they come off. They'll come. Alan's had a tough start. Jimmy Brooks over there, he's just lost a fish as well. It's early days though, folks, it's early days. So let me just give you a run through some of the anglers who are on here. Alan, obviously, we mentioned. Brilliant to have him here. Jimmy Brooks over there, always consistent on these events. Fantastic angler from the east of England, East Anglia. Jimmy. Next to Jimmy, we've got, you can't see him for the tree there, but Jack Danby. Yep, Jimmy's into one there. Let's zoom in over there. We've got Jack Danby. Now, Jack is actually the holder of the biggest, I think the biggest weight ever taken on a Pole Masters a few years ago. He weighed 259 pounds on this very lake on House Pool, and that was the biggest recorded weight we've ever seen. So Jack, no slouch. Next to him, another angler with an incredible record at Tunnel Barn Farm, Jordan Holloway. So you're getting a flavour already for that section, and that's before you move around the corner to where you've got former champion Matty Dawes. Now, if that section is not bad enough, have a little look at the section that you can see to my left here. Now, in the corner, Steve Kovac, brilliant angler. And then behind him there, and we've just actually done a head-to-head with these two, you've got Paul Holland and Andy Bennett. Now, obviously those two need no introduction. We have done a league table over the 9 years of the Pole Masters up to now. Andy is ranked number 1. He's actually won the event twice, and he's been in the frame, I think I'm right in saying, 7 out of the 9 festivals. Paul is ranked 3rd. Again, absolutely incredible record on this event over the years. So, proper good head-to-head between them two. So yeah, it's all happening on this lake, folks. I'll be honest, there's fish being caught, but by the standards I've come to expect from this lake, the fishing's a little bit slow to start with. Not always unusual and not always a bad thing. Sometimes you have a slower start and things pick up, and then the last 2 hours can be a real bagging fest. So it's no surprise maybe that anglers are finding they're going a little bit tough. But as you've seen while we've been on this live, still plenty of action to report. Moving around the lakes, we've got some other real interesting sections. Last year's champions, we've had quite a few people message asking about Christian. Last year's champ, he's up on high pool peg 40. He has got young Brad Lucas in his section though, and I think he'll give him a run for his money. Brad, a brilliant young angler. So he's certainly not got it all his own way, but I fancy him for a section win from where he's drawn. Behind me here, we've got the venue bailiff, and it's great to see him fishing. Tony Maguire, he's playing a big fish on extension pool. Just wanted to show you Tony doing battle there. And later on we'll be heading down onto extension because there's a lot of fish being caught on there as well. Some brilliant anglers in some very tight sections, so no doubt some very interesting battles. I must say as well, folks, the sponsorship on this event is unbelievable. A Daiwa AirZ Pro pole for the winner. That's generously sponsored by Daiwa, RRP £7,000. So a brilliant first prize there. Jimmy in again over there. And then behind that, we're paying the top 15 cash. We're paying a Daiwa Airity pole, again, well over £3,000 RRP, or it might even be more, for the biggest weight of the week. Every section winner has the option of a £150 Daiwa voucher or £50 in cash, you can choose. And there's hydroelastic packs to the winner of every lake every single day, plus we're paying the top 7 overall every day, so literally loads and loads for anglers to go at. So as you can see, folks, it's hotting up well. Plenty of fish being caught. Who are my early leaders? I think Jordan's doing the damage in this first section from what I've seen, although Jimmy, as you've just seen there, is catching well. Between Andy Bennett and Alan Smith, I think, in the section we saw at the back of House Pool. If you have a look on the last Facebook Live we did, you can see what's going on over there. Now we're going to head round some other lakes and we'll bring you some other updates very, very soon. But as you can see, plenty of fish coming out, and it's a brilliant start to the 2024 10-year anniversary Daiwa Pole Fishing Masters.